Hey guys, how's it going? Yugi Nate here. Today we have a all hand trap deck except for 3 Waking the Dragons, and it's going up against True Draco. So let's check it out. It's kind of a long one, but it's a good one. So it always wants to start first. I won the rock paper scissors, so I'm gonna start first. And he's got an invocation in hand. He's playing some weird variant. But he did end up telling me in chat that he was playing it. For some odd reason, I forgot what he said. He said something like, he was like, wow, your deck's stupid. And I was like, well, I'm only playing Handtraps, so you're not going to beat me, because he popped the Shrub Serpent, and I got out Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcon, and that's one of the win conditions of the deck. So I pretty much got that out, and then I was like, you're not going to beat me, and then he's like, well, I have this, and he's like, I have that one invoked card, and I was like, what, Evocation with this field spell? And he's like, yeah, and I'm like, okay, thanks, now I know what to add to cherries. So, there were cherries that does eventually come up, wasn't, blind cherries, I knew what he had. So he's going to just keep using this loop. He's going to pop another Shrub Serpent. I have 3. This only spell or trap I play. I got out Gores with it, and as you can see, only hand traps are played. And I'm just gonna keep. He's just gonna keep cycling this for so long. It's just super long. He refuses to give up. He just absolutely refuses. This deck has a couple win conditions. They're either you Shrub Serpent into Ultimate Falcon, or you get out Tragodia, get your hand really big, get out Gores or Parry Knight, and just sit there and attack with those, and then stop like all your damage or anything they're going to do with like Veilers, Ghost Ogres, etc., etc. It is a fun deck, though. It's a very fun deck. I will give it to it. It's a lot of fun, and especially when you get out Ultimate Falcon, like, there really isn't much they can do. And he kept doing that. He kept switching his Masterpiece to attack so I could attack over it. Because he has no outs. His only out is Invocation with the Field Spell. But he doesn't have the Field Spell. And that's where I drew Ash. And I was thinking about ashing this Field Spell when he used it, but I decided not to, and I'm really glad I did, because later on, once he draws the field spell, I actually still have the Ash in hand. And that pretty much stopped him from invocating my Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcon and losing the duel. So pretty much at this point, I'm just going to like sit here with all these, and he's just going to pop that, whatever. I'm just going to keep attacking that Masterpiece with the Ultimate Falcon. Now, the only problem with this deck is when it gets boards like this, you really can't do much. There's not much you can do to win, except for just keep attacking the same thing over and over again, and waiting for them to either deck out or scoop, which I think this deck plays a little bit over 40 cards, so you're fine on there. And that's one of the other win conditions, is to let them deck out. Outlast them with the Ultimate Falcon, or just outlast them with the ridiculous amount of stuff. So see, there's where I ashed that. That was his only out to Ultimate Falcon, and this is where I tell him to, I'm like, bro, just scoop it up, like, you can't beat it. And then I know that, and I hit the Mechaba, hit all 3 of his Mechabas. So he pretty much really doesn't have an out. I don't remember if he was playing the dark one or not. He was invoked Caligari, the dark one, so he was playing it. Too bad I don't have any of those. And then that's where he scoops the activates Invocation, and he just kind of scooped it up because he really didn't know what he could do to beat me. Sorry about that. I'm recording this video at like 1 a.m. because I'm going to be gone for the next quite a while for vacation. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you guys the deck list, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so here is the deck list. So you got double Trag, triple Gores, and triple Parry Knight. That's pretty much your main win condition, is to get these out. or to get out Ultra Falcon. Then you have Battler Box and Veil. So if any of you guys don't know what any of these do, Tragodia, basically when you take battle damage, you special summon it, and it gets 600 attack and defense for each card in your hand. Also, you can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard, target one face-up monster your opponent controls with the same level, and then you take control of it. And then you can also target one card in your graveyard, and it becomes that level. But that last effect you really don't use, just use the first two. And then Gores, whenever you take damage from one of your opponent's card, you can special summon it from the hand. And if you take battle damage, you get to summon one token that has the attack and defense of the amount you took. And if you take effect damage, you inflict it to your opponent the same amount you took. Parry Knight, basically just when you take battle damage, you can special summon it, and then special summon one monster from your hand with attack less than or equal to the damage you took. So it's really good to like that into like some other monster. I usually just summon it out. I never really use its effect because there's not really much. Unless you're taking like 27, there's no point, and you can't get out Trag with it. And then Veil, when you take battle damage, you special summon it from your hand, and if you do gain life points equal to the damage you took, so that's why you play 3 basically to get those to negate the attack. Triple Ash, double Ogre, triple Reaper, and then double Bella. Just the standard there. I'm thinking about playing one more Ghost Ogre, because I really wish I had seen it in that game. I could have stopped some of those trap cards and probably won the game sooner, but it is what it is. Then you got double Jack Frost, double Lantern, double Spectre, and one Mary. For any of you that don't know what they do, basically you can't normal summon them unless you control a Ghost Trick. But Jack Frost, when your opponent declares a direct attack, you change it to face down defense and then special summon it from your hand. And then Lantern, when they declare a direct attack, or when a Ghost Trick monster is targeted for an attack, you can negate the attack and special summon it in face down defense. And Spectre as well. When a Ghost Trick monster is destroyed by an opponent's card effective at battle with their attacking monster and sent to your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand in face down defense position. And if you do draw a card, that's really only like a 2 or 1 of you're going to play. I'm thinking about taking one out to add in another Ghost Ogre. And then Mary, you discard this card, special summon one Ghost Trick monster from your deck in face down defense position. I'm thinking about taking out the Mary. It's decent, but it's good because you can do it in like response to an attack. But I'm thinking about taking out one of those and then one Spectre to add in another Ghost Ogre and probably another Swift or another Battle Fader. Then you got 2 DD Crows. DD Crow, you discard it, target one card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it. 2 Swift Scarecrow, basically when they declare direct attacks, you can discard it to negate the attack and end the battle. Veiler, when they declare direct attack, you special summon it from your hand and in the battle phase. And then if it was summoned that way, it leaves the field afterwards. Drool and Lockbird, when a card is added from the main deck to your opponent's hand, except during the draw phase, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. The rest of the turn, they cannot add cards from either player's main deck to hand. I'm not a huge fan of Droll and Lock, that's why I set 1. As I've said before. Then 2 Veiler, and then 3 Waking the Dragon or Shrub Serpent. That's really only there to target your Ultimate Falcon or any of these other targets you're playing for cherries. So the cherries targets I chose to play were Mechaba, Buster, Borreload, Saryuja, Firewall, Unicorn, Double Helix, Phoenix, Electromite, Izolde, Cerberus, Goblin, Kagari, and Shizuku, and then Ultimate Falcon, you can hit that too. Yeah, so honestly, I'm thinking about taking out the Mary. I don't like it in all the testing I've done. I'm thinking about taking out the Mary and one of those for another Ghost Ogre, because I really wish I had seen that Ghost Ogre more. Honestly, it really did help a lot. And I'm thinking about also adding in another, where was it? another battle fader. Because you cannot have, because in this deck you definitely cannot have not enough stopping attacks, because you definitely need to stop the attacks so that you can survive. It's a really good deck. It's good at outlasting your opponents. Really fun, actually. It just plays all the hand traps except for those three. If you really want, you can take those out and throw in like 2 more Drolls and an Effect Veiler, or another Droll, another Effect Veiler, another DD Crow, or whatever else you'd want to throw in there. But this is personally how I like the deck currently. It's very, very fun. I would suggest you try it out. Yeah, the only problem with your deck, like you saw, is it really can't get over big boards, because you have no destruction. If I were to actually try to rebuild the deck to have more destruction, I'd probably take out a lot of stuff like the DD Crows, all the Ghost Trick stuff, probably put Reapers in the side, put one of those in the side, put one of those in the side, take the Battle Unboxings out, and then add in stuff like Regeki or Monster Reborn. And I would probably side most of these and actually add in like level 1s that you can go into with your with the faders or the veilers or the Ghost Trick stuff, and I'd add in just stuff that you can, or other links that you could actually use to further the deck. But that's the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you do, remember to like, subscribe, and I'll have another videos out there here next week. And you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next one.